Hello. I'm just gonna do a very short stream. I've got a loop set up. A riff I wrote a while ago. It's an intro to a song. Alright, let me just fire off a few posting on my social. Doing another short stream with temporary disk set up. Hopefully it's yeah, sweet. Done. And done. Cool, let's get right into this. So the desk setup I've got, you can see some of it in the webcam I've got there, but here it is. Getting the generation lost into frame. Okay, so what should I do with this? See how the Condor and the Dark World fare. Oh, what's happened there? For some reason the setting I've got in the Condor is zeroing out its volume. Yeah, as soon as I put it back into the middle position, which is the manual going on? If I take out the expression, maybe? Oh. Strange. Let me just gonna turn the volume down the interface and unplug and replug in this Condor. See if that'll work. Oh. Sorry, I realized that even at zero volume there'll still be some volume going through. Unplug. There we go. I'm just gonna bring up something on Reaper that'll allow me to monitor the loudness. Okay. Now let's turn it back to the other so I'm going to set it so that the figured I'd turn the volume down. I'm gonna set it so that the expression pedal, which is below me, is going to be affecting the frequency. And the low pass filter. Or do I want it affecting the bass as well? I've already forgotten how things work. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? I grazed the delete button on my looper, which usually you have to hold down in order for the loop to actually delete, in order for that to sort of register. But like, I just grazed it and it deleted the whole fucking thing. So that's great. You can listen to me try and fail to record in this loop again. Yeah. Already unhappy with it. Ba-ba. Move the camera so you can see more of the guitar, and you still can't see it. Fuck it. All the way over here, can you see it now? Nope. Up. I'm putting it back where it was. Okay, let's try this. Recording now. I messed it up, before I messed it up, I messed it up before I did that big cock up, at the end. Let's try this again. I'm always so fucking terrible at getting, like, even if it's a riff that I've played like a billion times before, like, if I have to loop it in, like, if I have to, you know, if I have to, like, perform, and like, if I fuck it up, then, like, you know, there's consequences for it. Like, that's when, like, I just faceplant. Alright, well, let's try this again. That wasn't bad. Take the reverb off it so you can hear it warts and all. Yeah, I think that was actually better than the loop I had before. Making sure it's all good. Yep, it is. So let's put some effects on and put that into its own loop at the end of the chain. Because, yeah. Sorry. I'm trying not to graze that delete button again. Usually I would turn the volume down on the loop switcher. Just with my foot, there's a big volume knob I can easily access there, but it's right next to the delete button, which is how I deleted my last loop. But shit, what was I gonna say? Right. Repositioning a camera that just fell. Yeah, so the setup I'm rolling with at the moment is that I've got a looper on the ground. I've got two loopers on the ground. There's one at the very start of the chain, so, you know, you've got the guitar, then it goes to the looper, and then it goes to this desk setup. Then it goes back to the ground down below me, and there's another looper down there. Oh, there's a looper and a mood, which is that technically a looper? Or it's like, it's not primarily a looper, but like, you know, wouldn't be inaccurate to call it that. But for these purposes, I've looped something in before the effects take place, and that means that like I can have it going clean, and then I can apply whatever field effects that I want to it. Sorry, that one was a bit loud. But yeah, it allows me to just tweak stuff before, so let me explain this a bit better. So I've got the guitar going into the looper, which is before the effects. I loop that in there, and then that loop plays across all of the effects that I've got, and then I change what it sounds like using these effects, and I've got a looper at the very end of the chain as well. So I record those effects changes that I've, I record all of like the, coloring in I've done for the loop using these guitar effects into the looper at the end of the chain, and, that remembers all of the effects that I've put onto it. Well, let's do this. So we've got the Dark World and the Condor, and that's all I really want to be using at the moment. Now, what I was doing is I was, slowly increasing the expression pedal and then backing off it. What I've noticed is that I've got it set up such that, when I'm increasing the, when I'm, like, putting my foot down on the expression pedal, it's increasing the amount of reverb. Like, that's how I've set it, at the moment. But it's decreasing the filter frequency. So when you hear me, when I go down like that, it makes it all filtered and washed out. So I'll show you. I'll mimic what my foot is doing. You've got all that, I think what's happening is that I'm increasing the decay on the reverb, and, you've got that nice long reverb when it's fully depressed, but the filter, is on its lowest setting. If I put it back up like this, you can hear all those trebly stuff coming through. Now maybe what I want to be doing is reversing this, seeing how that sounds. Oh, so wow, it was the low pass filter that's really washing it out there. Okay, maybe what I want to do is, I'm gonna go down to the ground now, and I'm going to, set this expression pedal so that it's, you know, so that it's not doing the full sweep. Like, I like the sound of like, of it getting washed out when it, you know, reaches its, full expression setting. I'm not liking that, like, it's just a little bit too much. So, what I want to try and do is, you know, just tone it down a little bit so that it is getting washed out, but it's not getting completely wiped out of the equation. Nope. Let me just do some tinkering. I'll turn the music back on while I'm doing that, though. Oh, it's supposed to be back on. Oh. Okay, so this should be half the sweep now. Let's see how that sounds. So, it's completely wiping it out again. That's not what I expected to happen. Okay, I was selecting the wrong output. So let's try this again. It's on its heel position now. I think I've moderated it just a little bit too much. I want some of those extreme sounds in there, so I'll split the difference. What I had done is set the expression sweep to be half of what it was, so maybe 75%. We'll try that. Yeah, that sounds good. So, what am I doing? I'm recording this onto the blooper. I'm actually going back on what I did before, and I'm putting it up to maximum sweep. If I actually got this timed right. Wasn't great. We'll move on from it though. Just gonna turn that off so I can have to listen to the setting that I'm getting on this ayahuasca. So what I want to be doing is ramping the color knob. So let's ramping the color knob and the rate probably. So how I've got it set, I'll switch webcam again. That's not really doing what I want it to, is it? Yeah, that sounds more like what I want to be doing. Yep, in fact, that's pretty good. I'm not sure if you can hear this on my headset I'm listening to. To reverse the color knob, maybe? let's see how we fare with this. What can I play over that using this effect is the real question. Recorded that in. It doesn't really sound that great, but fuck it. Next one I want to try out is the Bliss Factory. So I'll turn it down a bit because it was a bit loud before. All right. So, what I want to do is get a sort of fuzzy tremolo effect, kind of like the ayahuasca, but like, you know, I wanted something different. So, what do I need to do to get that to happen? Is the question. So if I set these knobs, I'll set a bass tone that I'm relatively happy with and try and, you know. You can really hear that RFI noise there. Okay. So How do I get this to ramp? Just reintroducing the loop back into the mix. I just realized I peaked out my microphone, okay, try and loop this in. Alright, we'll turn off the Bliss Factory. I actually made a mistake in the when I did the last loop. I'm just gonna look in the manual and see if there is a way to delete the last loop. Otherwise, I'm just gonna live with it. Delete. Yeah, I know that you can tap both foot switches to delete, but like, what about just like the last one? Nope, there only seems to be 3 different entries for delete in the manual, and it all seems to be just deleting the last loop. I think there's like the layers knob, which supposedly should be able to get rid of like the topmost layer, I think. The layers feature adds and removes layers, but it does not isolate them. You can think of it like a tower where each layer is added on top of the next. If you go back to layer 3, for example, you will be hearing / editing layers 1 to 3. Okay, well, what does that mean in practice, though? Because I've twiddled with that knob before and it hasn't really done anything. Okay, let's read the whole thing. Layers. This is a powerful feature that navigates through the different layers you've recorded. It essentially performs undo and redo. Counterclockwise removes layers, clockwise adds them back. This can be a quick way to remove mistakes, like the one that I just did. But it's also a flexible tool for performing your loops. This knob goes to sleep when you aren't using it, so that you don't have to worry about where it's set at all times. That might be why in the past I've looked at where it's set and thought to myself it's not really doing anything. Probably just gone to sleep. Keep in mind that because it essentially performs undo / redo, if you go back to an earlier layer and record, all subsequent layers will be cleared out. Okay. Oh, so if you've got 3 layers and you put the layer knob on layer 2 so that it cuts out layer 3, if you record something on top of that, then presumably it forgets about that old layer 3. Okay. That's what I'm sort of reading into what they just said there. Okay, a new layer is created each time you stop recording. Yep, okay. That makes sense. So you can allow the loop to play through multiple times, recording overdub after overdub, and this will all be stored as a single layer. The number of times the loop resets has no effect on layer creation. Wait, what does that mean? Giving you complete control. So I'm drawing a blank into what that last line is supposed to mean, actually. It's probably something completely obvious that I'm just overlooking, but meh. We'll see if we can remove this layer, and if we can't, I'll just do some twiddling around with the blooper and then call it a day on the stream. Take this guitar off as well. Now let's have a listen. And what I'll do, because I will put a webcam down here. Oh, you can't really see anything though. See if I can increase the brightness on this. Nope. That doesn't really make it any better. Okay, there you've got a better idea of what the ground board looks like. It's a bit messy. Okay, so I will, work out what this layers thing does. And if not, I'll just do some messing around and then, Very intuitive. It's very strange. I don't know what happened then. I took all of the dip switches off, but I didn't think that would completely cut out the loop. Yeah, I've turned off modifiers as well to be looping. And it apparently is. Like the modifiers just flashed. I've just lost all sound. What did I do? It's weird. Looking at this blooper, it seems to like when I'm turning this layers knob, once I go past 12 o'clock, you can see a light flash. Down here. Yeah. So I'm nearly at 12 o'clock. It will happen soon. Here we go. And if you go back the other way, it'll be red. So I assume once it has that green thing, that's when it's adding a layer. But like, there's supposed to be 3 layers in this loop that is failing to play now. And if you keep on turning the layers knob, you'll see there's no... Yeah, it doesn't light up again. No, it only lights up that one time. Okay, so clearly there's an output signal on that blooper because I just got all of that bleep bleep bloop bloop. So yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's as if it's forgotten the loop entirely. But it hasn't forgotten the loop entirely. It's just not giving it any volume. What I think might have happened is when I took the dip switches off, maybe the blooper just got confused from that point on. So the when you have the dip switches on this thing, it starts ramping, but the ramp knob is the same as the volume knob. So you have to set your volume knob before you set any of the dip switches, because once you set any of the dip switches, then that volume knob becomes a ramp knob, and the volume is set at whatever it was set at originally. Now, what I think might have happened was when I turned the dip switches off, and the ramp knob had to go back to being a volume knob, it just had a fault or something, like there was some sort of bug that happened. I wonder, I got this blooper on the Kickstarter, and I heard that some of the bloopers in the Kickstarter had bad firmware that needed to be updated, so I'm wondering if that's the issue. that like I heard so much about, and maybe I've just got one of these faulty bloopers and need the firmware updated on it. I have no idea what happened to it. Oh well. Stream's gone on for a lot longer than I wanted to anyway. So we'll call it a day. It wasn't really the greatest loop I got plugged in there, but no, I'm just happy. I'm happy really just getting a stream done, because yeah, sometimes I just, or pretty much all the time, I just can't be asked. So yeah. I'm glad I managed to drag myself in front of this computer and yeah, make some music. Even though I doubt it was really the most entertaining stream, but I hope it wasn't too bad. I'll keep on doing these streams. It'll just be me floundering around with these guitar pedals and this guitar. I might do a another acoustic stream maybe on Friday. Yeah. We'll play it by ear. I've got shit to do tomorrow, so maybe I'll take a mulligan on the stream tomorrow. I want to do one stream every sort of weekday, and then take the weekends off. So I'll try and do another stream tomorrow and think of something entertaining to do. Anyway, yeah. I had a good time. Hope anyone else who watched had a good time as well. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Oh, sorry. Webcam's not positioned quite right. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and since it's the holiday season, Merry Christmas, and yeah, have a Happy New Year. Yeah.